Hey, hello leaders. This is Paul Grau Jr. and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges. So today I'm going back in the vault again, and I wanted to set up today's episode by talking about how leaders hire the right person or the right people. You see, when leaders hire people, they just don't go out and hire the best possible candidate there is to hire. Or do they? You see, leaders need to make sure they're hiring people that fit the job. So let's go back to season 1 and see what I had to say a few years ago. Here we go. Hiring is crucial to every organization because it costs you a lot of time and money. And if somebody doesn't work out, you have to start from scratch all the way over from the beginning. Well, sometimes you get lucky by going with your gut, but you know what? Most of the time, your gut feeling can be wrong. And in hiring, you should probably rely on careful questioning and trying to match up people according to the job description and tasks you are hiring them for. Now, recently, I found out that an organization that I work with had hired a new team member to fill a vacant spot. When I heard who they hired, I immediately recognized the person and was super excited. I have known the person for a while and they would be an amazing addition to any team. So I was excited about this hire. Then I started thinking about the specific job they hired the person for and realized that it might not actually be the best fit for this person. From knowing the person from the past, I would classify them to be a high I on the DISC assessment scale, which basically means this person is a very strong people person. They love to be around people, and people simply love to be around them. However, the position they hired this person for requires a high C personality. In other words, it requires somebody who is very task-driven and extremely attentive to details. Not necessarily a people person, but somebody who is very task-driven, very logistical, very detail-oriented. The position could probably be filled with somebody who actually never even needs to see people. And quite frankly, I think this may not be the perfect fit for this particular person. I guess time will tell, and I hope it works out. As I stated before, this particular person would be a great asset to any organization, and any organization would be lucky to have them. They will undoubtedly be successful in the position, but I'm just not quite sure that they're going to be happy. So that brings me to the challenge of hiring the right person for the job. Do you think you should try to match the person's personality and skill, or simply go with a person who you know will adequately perform the job? To me, this is a no-brainer. If you are not matching personality and skill, you will have a challenging time creating a conducive work environment that will enable the person to excel to their fullest capability, and one they will be extremely happy in. If you risk putting people in positions that they're not suited for, or their personality and or their true self just aren't suited for, you risk not getting maximum productivity from that person. And I'm talking ever. They might be able to fill the position and do a successful job, but chances are they're just not going to be truly happy. They can perform, they can be successful, but they're just not going to be performing in an authentic manner. If you have a position that is best suited for a task-related person, get a task-driven person to fill the position. On the other hand, don't try to put a task-driven person in a position that requires a people person. Being happy on the job goes a long way, and customers can easily pick up on whether a person is happy or not. Think about the last time you called a business and talked to somebody on the phone. What was the tone of their voice like? Were they happy? Were they stoic, sad, mad? It's usually very easy to pick up on stuff like that. And although people can fake it for a while, the faking will eventually wear them out. And it'll wear on them, it'll wear on the coworkers, and their productivity is going to go down. Hey, on a final note, if you're in a job that you're not happy with, are you trying to plug into areas where you can be happier? As a leader, if you know your people are mismatched in their positions, are you trying to find tasks to better suit them? If not, it would be wise for you to start thinking about how you can improve the morale of your team members simply by better matching up their responsibilities to their personalities and skills. I think you'll be extremely happy with the results. If you don't know what their personalities and skills are, start by getting to know them. Start by asking them how happy they are in their current position. Ask them what their aspirations are, and then have a conversation with them about how you can help them achieve their aspirations. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please be sure to subscribe and/or enable your Alexa flash briefing so you never miss another episode. Feel free to contact me directly at Paul Grau, that's Grau, at currentleadershipcoaching.com. I'd love to hear what your greatest challenges are so I can feature them on a future episode. Thank you, and until tomorrow, run to your challenges.